Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here, Retro Crypto YouTube channel. As you can see, I have a little different look going on here. I'll never do a big image of myself. I was like, what the hell? Do something different today. Tell me what you think. All right, before we dive into the crypto world, this is a Hexakin video, just so you know, before we get started. Hexakins are going to love this video. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. And each and every one of you, please subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe. You have no idea how much that helps me out. Even if you don't like the video, hit that damn like button, please. All right, guys. Now, before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. As you can see with the screen right beside me right now, or the one I'm looking at, HEX is at 6.5%. I'm absolutely loving seeing HEX up here in this bubbles. When the bear market first kicked in, HEX was doing great and everything else was crashing. It was beautiful. I thought that it's going to stay up, but nothing stays up forever. But anyway, HEX is back now, and that's all that matters. You see, HEX is in the number 7 market cap spot, which is absolutely a beautiful thing. It has a market cap of $14.260 billion, which is absolutely phenomenal, with a 380,000 $380 million 24-hour volume. Kind of funny, I'm screwing that up. And as you know, Cardano's coming up right behind it at number 8 spot. There will be another Cardano video today, but I'm trying to keep the videos separate. So if you don't like Cardano, don't unsubscribe. The HEX videos will be separate. The same for you Cardonians out there. Anyway, but all right. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a little bit about Richard Heart tweets. We're going to talk about Bitcoin halving briefly. We're going to look at some charting for Bitcoin because there's still a direct correlation that affects HEX, unfortunately, for now. But things will change. I'd like to peek at Hedron, peek at XEN real quick, and a little news article I found interesting. So there will be timestamps, so you can skip around if you like, or just watch the whole video. Help a brother out. The more people that watch, the more people that YouTube will share the videos with. That's how it works. All right, so let me change the screen here. If you like this screen, let me know. If you don't, let me know. All right, so first things first, let's jump over here to the Bitcoin halving clock. As you can see, the Bitcoin halving clock is 394 days, 16 hours, 39 minutes, 35 seconds, and something milliseconds to the next halving. All right, so that has been consistently the 4-year cycle that Bitcoin has functioned on with the crypto, with the bull market. And everybody keeps a close eye on this. It's just the way it works, guys. By the way, today is March 16th, 2023 at 1:33 Eastern Standard Time. Should have said that already. But anyway, so Bitcoin halving is 394 days away. So I pretty much we're right dead smack in the middle of the bear market. I do think that the bottom is in. I do think that Bitcoin's bottom was tested. I don't foresee us going beneath 15,000, but anything can happen. You know what I mean? All right, so jumping forward. Richard Hart, he put this tweet out today. Let's see. Yesterday. You know what would be really decentralized? Another Ethereum. You could call it Pulse Chain, Testnet V3 coming soon. It just keeps putting this out there, and I think V3 Testnet's coming very, very soon. And he always said that once the testnet's live, you just got to test it for like 2 weeks, and then you're golden. Sorry, guys, super thirsty today. I went to the gym. But let's see. His next tweet that he put out that was pretty interesting. He put this out earlier today, and basically he's saying HEX went up 147,230%. Then it did an 85% drop, and now it's up 367% up. So basically, it's like, what are you complaining about? HEX is doing beautiful. One thing that I have known is us crypto fanatics, we tend to be a little greedy with the profit margins. You know what I mean? Because like with traditional investing with stocks, 10% a year return was considered good. All right. That was considered great for an investment in the stock. And we literally would use that for TP, toilet paper in the crypto world. 10% ain't nothing. It does that every 5 minutes. But that's just the way how the game is played thus far. But things will change as time goes on. All right. So let's go jump in here to Bitcoin real quick. I'm using my Vu Manchu Cipher chart. You can get a free, there's a tutorial on how to use it. It is free or in TradingView. All right, so right up here, this is the upper resistance point for Bitcoin. That's at 200. I'm sorry, it's 26,584. You have the lower support level here, which is at 19,731. Now this little red and green streak in here, let's make the screen bigger for you guys. This, and I'll turn this off. There we go. This little red and green in here, that's Ichimoku. I added to the chart. And right now, I'm saying that Bitcoin is going to be bullish for the next 4 days. And that's because it's in green right there. Now, if I put this on a daily chart very quickly, it is saying that Bitcoin should remain bullish up until April 3rd and start doing a little bit of a pullback. So Ichimoku, believe it or not, is kind of eerily accurate at times, to tell you the truth, guys. All right. It's become very popular lately. Looks like the center focal point, like where the support level where it should hold, and hopefully it doesn't drop as a key support level, is at 22,500. Hopefully it does not drop beneath these yellow dots right here. Now, looking at the Cipher charting in here, you'll see a little triangle right here. That is for the change from previous trend. And then we fired off with a long signal right here, a bunch of bullish continuations, a couple bearish, and then we're bullish again. So Bitcoin is looking very bullish right now, guys. This chart is looking great for Bitcoin. Now, granted, anything can happen. Things change with the wind in the crypto world. But Bitcoin's looking good. It's just looking good. There's nothing I can say. If you look down here with the RSI, the RSI is moving downward, but it's still in the overbought territory. It's just not. It's not hyper. It's not hyper overbought right now, which is actually a bad thing. It's just in an overbought area, so I probably would not buy any right now. But do your own research. Just ordinary guy out there. Now taking a quick peek here at Bitcoin with the Cipher B chart, you'll see that we have a sell signal and we're riding down this channel, but now we went long again. We just opened up a channel and the momentum stayed up, which is very interesting. That is very bullish. That is the blue right here. And this is the channel I'm referring to, where it comes down and now we're back into a buy territory. Also, the volume is up and the cash flow is slightly negative, but the volume is good and the momentum's good. So I'm going to say Bitcoin is definitely bullish on that 4-hour chart, guys. What I have here is the moving averages for a quick peek. The purple here is the 20-day moving average. The red is the 200. The orange is 100, and the green is a 50-day moving average. The bottom three aren't that great. I need them to flip around and be the exact opposite pattern they're in. But the 20-day moving average is extremely bullish right now. Let's take a peek at the 2-hour. That's cheap. 2-hour looks better, but it's still not quite yet where I want it to be because I need this orange over top of the red. And then you're 100%. It's fanned out. It's very bullish. All right. Now, Bitcoin right here, I drew a trend line here just to indicate how it's been on an uptrend since March 10th. And let's keep this going. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, it's been an uptrend longer than that, technically, because the uptrend, I could do it from here to here. But I wanted to do it on a more short term, make it a little bit more realistic. Don't get people overexcited. So I just did a trend line from basically, I would say really it's March 10th is where it really kicked off at. But you can see that we're on an upward trend for Bitcoin. I want to see it hold this trend line. It may not, but it'd be a beautiful thing if it does, because if it does hold that trend line, we know exactly how bullish we are, what kind of bullish territory we're in. Now, the fear and greed indicator for Bitcoin is saying that Bitcoin's actually in the fear territory right now, which is kind of interesting. And the MACD, which lags behind the market, is indicating that Bitcoin is bearish. So it's kind of conflicting. I don't know. I'm going to go with bullish, but this is conflicting with what I'm seeing with a different chart. But that's how the game is played. Do your own research. I don't know. Get on Twitter. Put some comments. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. I love comments, guys. Leave comments. Nobody leaves me comments anymore. I love chatting back and forth with you guys. And I love seeing those likes. It's like a huge tip. It makes my day. I'm going to keep saying it till you guys start hitting that like button for me and help me out so I can grow my channel. All right, and subscribe. All right, so we're going to jump right into HEX. That's why most of you are here right now. And let's take a peek at HEX. HEX for the next 4 days is going to be remain bullish. Let's look. That's what I really want to know what Ichimoku is saying. HEX up until April 10th, according to the Ichimoku, should remain bullish. That that's what you want to hear. I know I want to hear it. Paul's changed. Everybody's talking about Arbitrum. I probably should have took advantage of it, but I was a little bit of a crypto burnout, so I didn't. My fault. It was dumb because I did get the Uniswap drop, and it was a beautiful thing. But with that said, when Pulse Chain releases, I think HEX is just going to absolutely go parabolic, guys. I really do. So let's look, taking a peek here at this chart. Since March 10th, there was a change from previous trend, bullish indicator, a long signal, a bunch of bullish indicators, just a couple bearish indicators, the red triangles. There was a short signal that fired off on March 15th, and then now we're back to being bullish again. So it's looking very good, guys. This is on a 4-hour chart. The upper resistance point currently is at 9 cents. We'll break it. I ain't worried about that. And the lower resistance point with the chart where I have it set up right now is 0.0446. So that's where we're at. So this Fu Manchu Cipher A chart definitely is showing HEX as being bullish right now. The Cipher B chart, let's see what we can see. Cipher B chart actually did indicate a significant pullback right here, which falls in line with this bearish continuation here. You can see we did a drop right here, and we fell down this channel, but now we're back down here at a long, so things are swinging back around. But it does correlate with this and this potential market manipulation sign right here. That's kind of cool. Now the momentum's picking back up, which is bullish, duh. And the volume's definitely picked up, but the cash flow is still down. But HEX is looking good. The RSI has pulled back a bit, guys. So it's still overbought, but it's not extreme, and it's almost drifting right into this neutral territory. So that is something we want to watch, because that is a good indicator to tell you what is the actual public sentiment in the crypto market. You know what I mean? All right. So let's jump over here to HEX. With exponential moving average on a 4-hour chart, HEX is bullish without question. It's definitely riding on top of these ribbons and has support. The 2-hour chart should look better. Nope, 2-hour chart looks worse. You can see the 2-hour chart is where that bearish indicator was. Why the two charts where one chart was looking a little different than the other that I said previously. That this supports it with exponential moving average. The 4-hour chart has support and is bullish, but the 2-hour chart, we have fallen into the ribbons and we're barely holding out support on the ribbons. So you might want to watch HEX a little closer. It's going to do a pullback. Don't panic. HEX is going to moon. You don't lose until you sell. That's what I live by. I don't know what you live by when investing, but that's what I live by. All right, there's some advice for you. Is it worth a like? Hit that like button, guys. Come on, help me out. All right, next one up. Let's look at the moving averages on a 4-hour chart for HEX, and it looks good. Looks good. Good. All right, so we got a 20-day moving average up here. Then we have the 50-day, 100-day, and 200. I'd love to see this spread out a little bit more, but that is looking very healthy. Healthy. On a 2-hour chart, not as healthy. You can see that the 2-hour chart, HEX did drop down into, I think it actually crossed under the 20-day dropped under the 50-day, which is a bearish indicator. But I'm not worried about it. I know it's going to be just fine. I kind of stick with the 4-hour charts, because we get down to the 2-hour or less, it gets very volatile, and that's more so for a trader mentality, in my opinion. All right, right here, I did a Fibonacci retracement, and I did a Fibonacci retracement on this HEX from March 10th and up until today. And basically, the 61.8 is a sweet spot. So for those of you who are considering purchasing more HEX or haven't purchased HEX yet or vested in HEX, you might want to consider waiting till it gets down to 0.0666. Ooh, mark of the beast, because that is the sweet spot according to the Fibonacci retracement at the 61.8 location. All right. What else do I have showing on this chart? Was that the main part? Yes, that's the main part. Okay. All right. That's where we're at with HEX. HEX is kind of showing some mixed indicators. I'm leaning more towards bullish, a bit of gut, and I like the market Cipher chart more than the other charts. But some of the exponential moving average and the moving average on the 2-hour chart is definitely bearish. So you kind of go with what you feel best. That's why I like doing multiple charts with indicators to get the best overall feel. All right. Now, Hedron, quick peek at Hedron. Hedron is predicted to be bearish on Ichimoku through March 18th, and then go bullish as of March 20th. There is a short signal fired off on Hedron right now on a 4-hour chart. So it's actually indicating a pullback for Hedron. So be conscious of that. As of right now, it's down 1.02%. What I want to say, sorry guys. Definitely we're in the middle of a pullback for Hedron. I don't know how significant it's going to be, but it's definitely a pullback. The Fu Manchu B chart, you can see this is a sell signal, and we're literally riding down the channel. The momentum is dropping, the volume is dropping, cash flow is dropping, RSI is dropping down here, which is, and it's still overbought, but not by a lot. So be careful with Hedron. Might be a good opportunity to pick up some. It keeps dropping though. All right, so that's where we're Hedron. Now, for you Zenians out there, very quickly, it's not too much to cover in when it comes down to technical analysis because it hasn't found its bottom yet, really. But as you can see, we're sitting right down here at a bunch of zeros, 7078. Uh, which one is this? This is not the Binance. Then it's still trying to locate its bottom, and Polygon is doing the best of all of them. It reached a bottom point like back on December 4th and has maintained that bottom. So I would lead to guess that if anything was going to take off when it came to Zen initially, it would be Polygon. But until they actually kick off, it's really hard for me to worry about other projects like Phoenix, DB Zen. I forgot the other one, the native token that Jack Levin was coming up with. But yeah, until that happens, I'm on the sidelines. I'm not going to lie, but I still think it's legit. So that's half the battle when the crypto world tell you the truth. All right, news article very quickly here. U.S. banking crisis could strengthen crypto long term. Experts say. Brushing off bearish sentiment that has emerged in the crypto circles over the past few days, some market observers say the breakdown of crypto-focused banks can have a benefit for the crypto ecosystem over the long term. I'm not going to read this whole article, but I'm sure you guys get the gist. And I don't need the SVB and Silvergate. It's the Fed. You know what I mean? It's definitely showing the weaknesses in the banking system that people have been talking about for years. And yeah, there was the initial vision. This is the true vision of cryptocurrency. We've kind of waned away from it because everybody wants to get a Lambo. I know I want a Lambo, but yeah, the real thing is to become unbanked and to be in control of your own finances, control of your own destiny. For people to stop paying for a $300,000 house, paying $750,000, stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it's that way in the U.S. and Europe and Australia more than likely, but anywhere else. I don't want anybody out. But yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, help me out. Hit the like button. Also, please leave comments. Nobody leaves a freaking comment anymore. And what else I need you to do? Subscribe. Hit the little bell notification. All right, guys. There'll be more videos coming today because I'm off today and I love doing this crap. It is what it is. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace out.